What is going on? This is Game Legend 100 TV. Make sure you hit that like button, share button, subscribe. Tune into the most exclusive channel like no other. We do it on this platform and page. You won't be disappointed when you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button for notifications when we go live, just like we are right now. This is Certified Legends Wrestling CLW Podcast, episode 26. We are very, very far behind, but I'm going to go back to 2 weeks ago news that we missed out on. And we're going to bring it all back up to this week. Last week, we'll talk about everything in the further future episodes, episode 27, 28. This is episode 26. Make sure subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all platforms, from Twitch to Facebook to YouTube. You won't be disappointed, man. We stream old school games and new school games on this platform. You won't be disappointed, man. Just make sure you hit that like button, share button, subscribe. If you want to donate to the page, you can always donate to the page at Cash App, Money Sign, Game Legend 100. It's always a blessing. Doesn't matter what it is, a penny, a dime, a dollar, doesn't matter. It is what it is. That's what it is. So, it's been a long time. We about to be having giving y'all some very heated contact now because I figured out a way to connect everything together into one now. So we're gonna have giving y'all the best quality sound, video, everything. Thanks to the mighty God upstairs. And yeah, no, I appreciate that a lot because it just came out of nowhere. It just happened. I don't know. I'm very spiritual, so amazing things gonna start to happen, hopefully. But I didn't have to do anything. I just set it up. I plugged everything together all of a sudden. Everything collaborated. It's crazy. But let me get to the news that happened 2 weeks ago. For those of you that's I know this is gonna be all news for y'all, but I got a lot of things I want to talk about and review. My co-host Athena the Goddess will be coming back further in the later episodes. Just make sure you follow the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe button, and she'll be back soon. You know, she'll be back soon. I gotta hold it down. I can't just let the podcast, just be up in the air. I gotta further this episodes, because we deserve to be on probably episode 100 by now. But we're gonna get there by the end of this year, guaranteed. We're gonna get there. So it's only a matter of time. We gotta do something big for episode 50. That's exactly what we're gonna do. And yeah, let's see how the podcast is. I'm gonna get started right now. See if the sound quality is good. We don't want to be talking for no reason. Okay, we appear to be all right. Make sure you hit that like button when you subscribe to the channel. Make sure if you're viewing the channel, hit the like button as well. And yeah, man. See, I got the little fro going, curly fro going. I cut it like all the way down to fade. It's only a matter of time. I'm gonna get our braids back soon, probably by next month. And we're gonna get the ponytail back, regular schedule, regular thing by next summer, or either depends how the process is. Maybe by the end of this year or next summer, I'll have the ponytail rocket again. But when you're doing your career, you're doing your goals and your dreams, you're going all out. Explaining my other live, I went all out yesterday, just expressing myself. But just letting y'all know that, you know, if I won't be streaming that much, but I gotta reverse this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pursue the goal, pursue the dream, like I gotta take my anger out on my goals. That's how you reverse it. You gotta take your anger out on my goals. Everything I want to do, I gotta accomplish it now. I gotta push even more, even further now, even further beyond. Gotta go now. So CFW podcast. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man. Let's get to the news. What happened 2 weeks ago? I know this is gonna be like old for y'all, but I'm gonna keep it nice, short for y'all because I know y'all heard about it already. But I'm gonna add my 2 cents in like I always usually do. Simple on Certified Legends Wrestling CFW podcast, episode 26. Co-host Athena the Goddess will be here in a couple more episodes, maybe by episode 28, 29. And yeah, gotta hold it down. All right, so as I go back, episode 26. All right, so this is episode 26. I wrote it down because it's been a long, it's been like a lot of stuff been happening. So 2 weeks ago, it was Jay Uso doing his little commentary or whatever, whatever. It was alright. It was okay. It was alright. See, I got I got him with the belt in the background because it's only a matter of time. Hopefully Roman Reigns does the traditional thing that Triple H did. You know, Triple H. He held Evolution down. If you want to go back to it, he held Evolution down to the point where he showed love to everybody in the group, made them champions within a year or two. Within a year, made all of them champions in some kind of way. Some strategic way. He made them champions. He looked out. He made Randy Orton get the belt first. Then he let him go a separate way now. Let him branch out to his own star. Gave Batista the belt, held him down. Now he had branched off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to think about people like to talk shit about Triple H, about how he is. Like, oh, he hogged the belt. Yeah, he looked out for his people. Give him that. That's what it's all about. You got to look out for your people. You know what I'm saying? He was upcoming, newcoming, got the belt instantly. You know? That doesn't really happen these days, but that happened. So we gotta we gotta understand that, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Give me a few minutes, man. Give me a little few minutes. Let's see something real quick. Let's see. Give me like 2 minutes. Uh, we back. It's Game Legend Wonder TV, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is Clw Podcast Episode 26. We're doing it live from Facebook to Twitch to YouTube. It's what it is. You know what it is, man. We playing no games. Stop playing these games, man. You know, one of a kind channel over here. We review wrestling, we give ideas, give future ideas. We do it all on this platform and page on this podcast as well. COW Podcast, Playing No Games over here. It's episode 26. Now, like I was saying, um, yeah, Triple H, you know, I like to give Triple H bad shit, talk shit, bad shit about him. Like, oh, he ain't held people down, he ain't hold people down, this and that, you know, and it's all right to have that opinion, but we got to think about all the groups he was in. He did, you know, give them chances, you know, and branched them out into stars. So, you know, they, hopefully Roman Reigns, you know, if he's going to drop the belt to somebody, he drops the belt to Jey Uso. Then maybe Jey Uso, you know, could have it for a while. Then they become Royal Rumble, whatever. Jimmy Uso decides to, you know, challenge him for the belt. Then brother versus brother for the belt. And then, you know, it might be messed up, but somehow Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble and gets himself back in the title range. And it'll be a triple threat at WrestleMania. The final, the final conclusion of the storyline. See, I just gave out the storyline. I definitely gave out the storyline. I most definitely did. I know I did just now. I think if you're gonna take advice, WWE right now, that's how I should conclude. But yeah, so I have written down here for episode 6 that probably happened on SmackDown. Jey Uso commentary, I said it was okay. LA Knight versus Rey Mysterio was a very mediocre match, and I wrote down I see why they haven't gone against Ray to protect other wrestlers. That's true. I wrote this notes down. Yeah, that is true. I'll talk about that. They have Rey Mysterio going against all these wrestlers that's you know, new and upcoming to protect the other wrestlers from losing. And you know, Rey Mysterio, you know, he did his dues already. You know, he got nothing else to prove. So that's a good thing to have him do. You know, have him be the one to be the, you know, person to lose, be in a losing streak, but he's the go-to person to get validation of if you get a W over him, oh, you belong here, you know. So yeah, so I put move of the match, and then Knight's finisher was move of the match. His finisher showed the whiplash effect against Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio took the bump really good. You know, if you've seen it like 2 weeks ago, or whatever, he took that really good to finish it. So that was all right. And then I got it was the NXT champs versus the SmackDown champs. Ronda Rousey. This is so crazy. It's so crazy how things just played out just exactly how I said it in my last podcast. So the NXT champs went against the SmackDown champs, and Ronda and Shayna Baszler did an impressive move of the match was the reverse Frankenstein by Ronda Rousey. That was fire. She needs to do that more often. That reverse Frankenstein by Ronda Rousey was good. I'm gonna check that. They won exactly how I said it was going to be. They became the undisputed tag team champions. Now I know right now at this point they are, you know, completely done. But yeah, this was like 2 weeks ago. I wrote down that episode 26 was supposed to be Ben film, you know. So yeah, they became the undisputed champions. They won the tag teams NXT belts. Liv Morgan returned. Then they had the Grayson Waller Effect show hosted The Pretty Deadly tag team that needs to change their wardrobe. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. They came out with some funny looking outfits, and I was like, yo, I know, I get it, but it's kind of pushing it now. People might be offended by it. But they made comedy out of it. The There was a comedy show, but they nice though as a tag team. The Street Profits made a joke out of them, made it even more funnier. So it was all right. The move of the match when the Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly it was a double front flip dive that both of them did over the top rope. I thought it was fire, real fire. But then they suddenly lost the match, which was like ridiculous. I didn't get that. But the other team, the Pretty Delis, are a new tag team. So hopefully the Street Profits get it together, or they need to just call it quits. So, like I said, the breakup's gonna be perfect. Be in the barbershop. They could like do like a dedication. You know what I'm saying? Like a homage, basically. I'm like, come on, what are we waiting for? Then it was Charlotte Flair versus Lacey Evans. Lacey gets another image change again, which is tiring at this point because either she has to make up her own image, change up her whole hairstyle, her whole look, or something because WWE just don't know what to do with her, don't know what's gonna stick for her, what kind of character she should play. She should just be herself. Being yourself is always gonna work out for the better in the future. Just talk, be yourself. I mean, she tried it. She probably did try it when she was open and she had that little controversy with that fan. Or maybe that was a little bit too open for her. Maybe she needs to, you know, do something that's gonna like be pleasing for her and not, because that backlash she had, she should have just used that backlash and said, F all the fans, I do what the heck I want. You know what I'm saying? Be no ranch, raunchy, no ratchet, like stuff like that. That would have helped her out. More of it here would have get booed like she was looking for, but she got like a bad reception from what she did. So yeah. She gets another image change. I don't like it at all. She needs to change it again. Then it was Solo versus Sheamus for the main event. And yeah, so that was an okay match, Solo versus Sheamus. That was all right. It was all right. Yeah, it was a funny thing that I pointed out. Solo and um Solo and Sheamus when they was fighting, he put Sheamus through the barricade, and he was smiling. He wasn't supposed to be smiling as hard as he was, but he probably, you know, maybe he said something funny to each other when he went through the barricade. It was funny. I caught it. But yeah, that was. I want to talk about more, but I'm just going through, making up for, all the weeks that we missed from wrestling. Currently now, last week. Now, let's see. Going back on the notes. I think I'm gonna save. No, I could talk about it now because it's supposed to be episode 27 that I was going to talk about this, but I'll talk about it now. I'll save episode 27 for this week's what happened. So, Money in the Bank. Let's talk about Money in the Bank. That's what we're going to talk about for the rest of the podcast in this episode 26. If you're just tuning in, this is CLW Podcast episode 26. Make sure you hit that like button, share button, subscribe on all platforms. Make sure you hit that notification bell on all platforms. You won't be disappointed in the page. We stream old school games, new school games on this platform. This is COW Podcast, Certified Legends Wrestling, Father and Daughter Podcast. My daughter Athena, the goddess, future heavyweight champion, will be back soon. Maybe a couple of episodes in the future, maybe episode 29. I'm trying to get it on episode 29 and then 30. You know, get to regular scheduled programming. Um, so we're gonna talk about. See, I got all the notes. I wrote it down because I didn't want to. He wasn't really like show wasn't streaming. I ain't streaming at all for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to talk about Money in the Bank. Logan Paul, probably like the move of the night. Logan Paul gets his back split open, and a real dangerous Canadian, whatever you want to call it at this point, he tried to do. He tried to do a whole bunch of things, and it's like he kind of like got forced into that move. And they probably gonna have them going against each other for one SummerSlam probably. But it was a good match though. It was a real good match, bro. And he split his back open. He's paying his dues now, getting scars. It was good. It was a good move, but he almost injured himself, falling on his face head first. It wasn't something that should have been like. It was like he forced himself to go through that, and I don't think they should have done the move, but it came out okay, I guess. Now this is what I knew was gonna happen, but I didn't know it was gonna happen so quickly. How Shayna and Ronda just split up like that. I was talking about it, because they should, first I was like, you should be a tag team because, they could dominate the tag team women's division because they know who's going to stop them. They both got MMA background. They both dominate. They both crazy in the ring. And nobody could beat them. And then all of a sudden, they won all the tag team belts. And they became a dominant, unstoppable force. And I'm thinking like, okay, this could go somewhere. All of a sudden, Money in the Bank, all of a sudden, like, Shayna Baszler turns on Ronda Rousey. Now, I don't think it should have been that quick, but unfortunately, I'm thinking Ronda Rousey is probably about to start going back to her original career, which is MMA, so they just try to hurry up. Make them have the tag team belts, be dominant a little bit, then make them go against each other, make Ronda Rousey the bad guy, Shayna Baszler the good guy, because Shayna Baszler feels like she's been in the spotlight for behind her for a long time now. And Shayna Baszler is saying she's the one that brought Ronda Rousey to the WWE. So we never know what's going on behind the scenes. They said they was best friends for a minute. Maybe she just got tired of her, and Shayna Baszler put it out. Turned on her. They lost the belts. And that was that. Now Gunther retains his title. Drew comes back. Pretends to like to want to challenge him, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. It's gonna be a good match though, but are they really gonna have Drew McIntyre be the one to take out Gunther's winning streak? God, this is going on like a Goldberg's winning streak right now, and everybody that was undefeated in the wrestling industry right now is not undefeated no more. So it's him and Roman Reigns that's left, and I'm thinking if they're not gonna give the Usos the belt, they're gonna give it to Gunther. I feel it. But hopefully they give Jey Uso or Jimmy a chance to have the heavyweight belt for a little bit, and then that kind of like maybe Gunther wins the Royal Rumble next year and challenges Roman Reigns. He'd be the one that finally wins the belt because it's gonna be champion versus champion. Especially if Drew McIntyre don't wins the belt from Gunther. So that should be a good thing to do is to watch and see Roman Reigns versus Gunther, champion versus champion, streak versus streak at WrestleMania. See, I just see the ideas I'll be coming up with. WWE, hire me as a writer. Feel me? Hire me as a writer. Hire me as a writer. Salute to everybody that's been supporting the page, helping it grow, subscribing. And Drew McIntyre comes back, pretends to challenge him, so he's probably going to challenge him for the Intercontinental belt. So that should be interesting. I'm just going over real quick, because I want to like, it's old news. I want to like start to do the news like Tuesday, next event, Thursday, then Saturday. So I'm thinking Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday could be the days where we do the podcast. So it's going to be 3 times a week because we want to talk about the news after exactly happens. So after Monday Night Raw, and then after AEW, and then after SmackDown. So we want to do it the next day review, to do the podcast review, so we can have all the information down pat, and we don't have to skim through it. We could talk about it, because it won't be old news. It'll just happen. So we can talk about it, give ideas, more exclusive ideas here as well. So yeah, that's how we're gonna be doing this from now on. And Cody Rhodes has the most boring match of his career since he's been back. Sleeper, sleeper with Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic. That kind of match should have been on Monday Night Raw. It was a sleeper, almost put me to sleep. I'm like, yo, this is this. What is this for? What is it for? It was a sleeper match. Didn't really need to happen. Didn't do anything for Cody Rhodes or Dominic. So, real sleeper match. Didn't like it. They could have did way better than that. But surprisingly, the match, the match of the pay per view, to me, the match of the night was the ladies' ladder match, Money in the Bank. But we're going to talk about that last. Let's also talk about the Money in the Bank winner that should have been. I ain't got my soundboard, but it should have been LA Knight. You see how the crowd was behind LA Knight. It should have been LA Knight. I don't know when they're going to start, I don't know if they're giving us a sign because he's been on a loser streak now, and when wrestlers tend to get on that loser streak, that's bad things coming. Bad things is about to happen. The crowd was behind him. They was chanting his name. That was a legendary crowd that night. And they wanted the one person to win who was LA Knight. And fortunately, other plans was installed and Damian Priest wins the Money in the Bank. Now I'm thinking this is gonna be a quick one. This is gonna be one of those I'm gonna cash in the same night. So later on was Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. And he tends to come out just to view the match, thinking like, oh, he gonna cash in. Seth Rollins gonna lose and Finn finally gonna get the belt, then he gonna cash in on Finn Balor? So I'm like, nah, that's not gonna happen. So what he does is the most trashiest thing that ruined the whole match. And I was really frustrated and upset, like, why would you do that? Like, why? Like, why? Why would you do that? You didn't have to do that. You didn't. You didn't at all. So he interfered in the match, kind of interfered in the match, and he makes Seth Rollins win the match. And Finn Balor gets frustrated with him. And it was terrible. It was horrible, man. I didn't get it. I understand it. I understand why, but it was trash, and that's disappointing because Finn Balor and Seth Rollins they make a good. The chemistry is good in their first matchup they had. And for it to be like that and like that, so trash the way it did, him distracting Finn Balor, and Finn Balor loses the match because he distracted. It ain't fair. It ain't right for what they be doing to Finn Balor. It's messed up. It's messed up. But this is how the WWE is, man. That's how it is. We just can't be mad at it. They got plans for Finn Balor, hopefully, to win the belt off of maybe Damian Priest. Maybe he's gonna win the belt some kind of way. We don't know how, but he's gonna win it some kind of way. He's gonna be the one to cash in and win the belt, and Finn Balor is gonna turn on. It looks like they're about to turn on each other now, the way it's looking. But hopefully they do better with Finn Balor because he deserves the best. He deserves way better than what he's been getting. So, all right. So the ladies' women's match, legendary. It's fire. Kept me entertained. It was way better than the men's. That's saying something. They put on a show every time they going up against the men's in some kind of way. Like they got like a good similar because World Rumbles be starting to look better, be better. You know, they've been doing their thing against the men's this year, and that's what's up. They've been entertaining. The matches they be having is more entertaining than you know than the men's, and I'm proud of the ladies division, man. They stepped it up. They doing good. They keep up the good work. Everybody's entertaining. Everybody's getting shot. You know, everybody. Everybody's getting their shine the way they deserve to get. And ladies, Money in the Bank was fire. It was fire. I came across the the one his name, but you know what it is. If you're a wrestling fan, you know been watching. She's the new Money in the Bank for the women's. And it's good that they didn't give it to somebody that we're familiar with. You know, we're not really familiar with her. So if you've been watching, like, you know, her career, you're familiar with her. But she's like, you know, semi brand new. So that's a good thing they did for her. You know, a salute to WWE acknowledging that to make new stars, gotta give them new opportunities. And she took it. She doing good with it. Salute to her. And the last match, Civil War. Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, they go all out in a match. Two versus two. Solo Roman Reigns versus the Uso brothers. I thought somebody was going to fan this match too. I thought Rikishi was going to come out. Somebody was going to come out, but nobody came out. So it was a good match. It was a good match. It was surprisingly a shocker that I thought they was going to pin Solo. You know, then it's like, oh, I ain't get pinned. Then he turns on Solo. Then Solo wakes up and realizes, I don't need you, Roman Reigns. I helped you win the belt. I kept you with the belt. That's how that was going to probably end. But no, that's not how it went down. That's not how it ended. So yeah, it was good though, man. It was good. I like how they had him. He he took that out for them, and that's a good thing, realizing that to put them over, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that he put them over. But is he gonna give up the belt though? That's the thing I want to know too. Is he gonna give up that belt? I don't know if he's gonna give up that belt or not. He should. He deserves it. One of them deserves it. I think out of both of them, Jay Uso deserves it because he's been holding it down for the past 3 years, entertaining us with this bloodline storyline. So he definitely deserves it. So that is Money in the Bank highlights. Just wanted to run down it. We were supposed to do it live, but we couldn't do it live. So yeah, man. Salute to everybody that's supporting the page, supporting this channel. It's Game Edge One TV. Make sure you hit that like button, share button, subscribe to the most exclusive channel like the other man do it on this platform page. You won't be disappointed when you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button to get notifications when we go live. You won't be disappointed, man. And salute to everybody once again, man, supporting the page, helping it grow. If you want to donate to the page, you always can do that at Cash App, Money Sign Game Edge 100. Trapped in the Mind book coming soon. After I'm finished doing what I got to do with that, I'm gonna make the film. I'm gonna get it popping. Simple as that. I'm going through the casting. It's gonna be live, man. I'm trying to cast people, that's well deserving, that's also talented, and I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Salute to everybody. I'm supporting the page, the CLW Podcast. Episode 27 will definitely be on maybe Tuesday because we're trying to do it like after the event. So we might do. I might do episode 27 tomorrow, like a pre-show to talk about what's gonna happen maybe on Raw that night, just to get the episodes up further than where it needs to be. So tune in for that. Tune in for that. Let's see if I got any other notes written down because we didn't get to stream. When you get to stream Money in the Bank, we'll have to stream Money in the Bank. Come to that. So, oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention. This is probably recent though. The Viking Raiders, the lady, I like her. She's a good wrestler. I like the outfit too. It was very like you feel like she's ancient, like a little bit like a feel of the Viking. It was good. I like that. That was nice. That was real nice. But right. Let's see. Let's see. Cody Rhodes. I wonder if they are trying to sabotage Cody Rhodes. Because think about it, man. You've been in the WWE almost a year or two now, and didn't accomplish not getting one championship belt, not even a US, not even an Intercontinental belt. I mean, like, come on, what kind of contract did you really get? Because you wasn't. It's not. You can clearly see you ain't get a Brock Lesnar contract. So my thing is, why would you leave AEW if you're not going to have better opportunities to finish your story in the WWE? I think, from my opinion, he should have stayed where he was at. I think he should have stayed where he was at. He was better off being there. There was no problem with him being there. I don't understand why he was there from the beginning. Like, I understand, like, you helped build it, AEW, whatever. And I don't understand, like, how they lose you and not pay you the way you need to be paid. But I guess he wanted to do that transition and to finally show off his new character that he was popping in Japan, he was popping everywhere else, and he finally wanted to come back to the dream, which is WWE. Yeah, that's understandable. But damn, can you get a belt on you? Can you get that US belt? I know my boy got the belt, Austin Theory, but I mean something, man. Come on, man. Let's stop playing these games with Cody Rhodes, man. Cody Rhodes is a good wrestler. Nice finisher move. Good on the mic. Got better on the mic. I don't see a problem. I see what the problem is. He's going against these people that's boring now. He's been having boring matches because there's no chemistry. He needs to be with a wrestler that has chemistry. I'm not surprised they didn't turn his ass heel. What they should have just did is just turn his ass heel already. Make him a bad guy. I just don't get it. Just make him a bad guy, man. I just don't get it. Make him a bad guy. Make him turn on whoever he's with. Make him be a heel. Let's see how he is. We really see how the good guys Cody is. He's jolly. He's giving away his belt. Respecting the fans. Let's see how he is when he disrespect the fans. We want to see that version now. Maybe interfere in the match. Something. That'd be good. Maybe Seth Rollins match. Make that rivalry over. Make him the bad guy now. Seth Rollins the good guy. Tables turn. Seth Rollins was the bad guy first. The tables turn now. Now he's going for the championship belt now. Tables turn now. Now he's the heel that's going to win the belt, the good guy. It's just simple, man. Simple. I'm about to just start writing to WWE like, yo, here's a script. See if they do it. Just to test, see if they, gonna do it or not. Cause I know the writers they gotta be doing something similar now. They gotta be. Maybe it's just my thoughts is just legendary. The ideas and give creativity is just off the charts. But yeah. And Cody Rhodes deserves better. And hopefully he starts to be on a winning streak. And hopefully there's a heel turn coming. Because it's getting stale for Cody Rhodes. I'm telling you, it's getting real stale for Cody Rhodes now. It's getting real stale. But yeah, this is CLW Podcast, Certified Legends Wrestling, episode 26. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tune into notifications and go live with us. CLW Podcast, Game Legend 100. Won't be disappointed in the page, man. Like I said before, we stream old school games and new school games, and we definitely gonna be streaming more old school games for y'all, more new school games for y'all. And it's time to stop playing these games, man. It's time to elevate our you know our talents to new heights. And we gotta be motivated. We gotta be strong. We gotta do what we gotta do to take our talents to show it off now. Show off time now. Show off time. It's time to show off now. And everything we do, we gotta be top tier. We gotta be like on point with the elite. Stop playing these games now. Hopefully, some, reaches out. Hey, we like your podcast. Want to sponsor you? Cool. Even better. Gotta get these sponsors up. We gotta show them that we ain't playing these games. We're taking this seriously. This is something, it's actually fun. And hopefully turn fun into work and then work into a business. Simple. CLW Podcast, Certified Legends Wrestling. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is episode 26. We're going to give some more opinions, and then we're going to end out this episode. Then I'm going to, I might stream a little bit. Get like a little hour break. Then I'm going to stream something for y'all. Thinking either Street Fighter 6 or maybe some WWE 2K wrestling. And AEW, their event was legendary. The pay-per-view was fire. Let's not forget about that. Pay-per-view was legendary. Kenny Omega's match was the best match of the night. It's legendary. I'm surprised they let Daniel Bryan win against that other wrestler, Japanese wrestler. That was amazing match too. But the Kenny Omega match. If you didn't watch AEW yet, and you want to know what AEW is all about, watch that match. That's Forbidden Door 2023. Watch that match. We're going to go over a lot of AEW stuff as well. That's why I want to separate the days. So we don't just got to keep, WWE is the main thing, but we want to also talk about AEW as well because I watch AEW as well. So thinking since, then you got all these new shows now. Collision. So Yeah, we're gonna be having a lot of podcasts now for dedicated to different wrestling programs, like we're supposed to start doing, but it's definitely start doing now. We're gonna have reviews for Monday Night Raw on Tuesdays, reviews for AEW on Thursdays, reviews for Friday Night SmackDown on Saturdays, and reviews for Saturdays Collision on Sundays, and predictions for the next night. That's what we're gonna be doing, man. That's how the schedule is gonna be. So make sure to tune in for that. Like I said before, man, Kenny Omega's match was fire. I thought he was gonna win the match. Then suddenly, he lost. But it was a good match, man. Check out the pay-per-view AEW Forbidden Door in case you didn't see it. I don't know, if nobody's seen it yet, tune in, watch it. It's good. You won't be disappointed. You'll be entertained through the whole event. Simple. Salute the AEW, salute the WWE, salute the even Impact and New Japan Pro Wrestling. We're going to start talking about more of that as well. More podcasts, more episodes will be dedicated to other federations as well. And last but not least, let's talk about Blue King. I don't have my buttons, but I'm going to have my buttons real soon. Let's talk about Blue King. My semi mini review for Blue King. I wish he was just more in shape. Oh my goodness, man. Can you just imagine if he had the sort of like Kane body, because the concept is on legendary levels. The concept is on legendary levels, and I like the character. I like it. But damn, if he could hit the gym a little bit, oh my, that's gold. That's gold right there. Blue Cane instead of fire is snow and hell frozen up. You talk about that's genius, man. That's genius. I just hope that this guy who created this character can get in shape so these people can take him real even more seriously, because he ain't even bad of a wrestler. He just needs to have the look now. That's all that's missing. That's all that's missing. The character is fire, the outfit's fire, the concept of the character, the meaning is fire. That's gold right there, man. And salute to whoever was playing that character. I'm just giving advice like, yo, get yourself more in shape, yo. Hit that gym, hit the weights. Fire character, boy. Fire character right there. But this is Game Legend on the TV. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And episode 27 will be on Tuesday. Tune in for that. Episode 28, you know the routine, man. You already know what time it is, man. We ain't playing no games. Stop playing these games over here. Clw Podcast, Certified Legend. That's just wrestling. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man. Wrestling is getting interesting because everybody got to battle each other now. Shows try to outdo people out each other now. That's what the wrestling fans need. Always need it all of the time. So salute to everybody to support the page. Salute to all the wrestling fans that watch the channel. And we will be streaming some 2K wrestling later. And AEW. Let's talk about AEW's wrestling game real quick because I'm gonna do my review. That's gonna be one of my ghetto reviews. Probably episode 5 ghetto reviews. Ghetto reviews is going to be about going through the game and giving y'all a less than a 10-minute video of should you buy the game or not. Simple. And I'm gonna say this: when it comes to AEW's game, right? It has the nostalgia of No Mercy. It does. Has some GameCube elements in it as well that people didn't mention. And yeah, it's a pretty cool game for a first game. It's better than TNA Impact. That's the only other wrestling game that was ever made besides, all the other games from back in the days, ECW, you know. But yeah, AEW's game is good. I like how the moves are. I like how the weapons are. I like how it plays like No Mercy. I like the crowd interactions is good. Can't give you the whole review, but I'm gonna just say this. I was very impressed with the Switch version. That version is fire. It's fire because on the other systems, it tends to play like fast. And there's no way to slow that down. Even though I don't like how the Switch tends to glitch a lot playing the game. So if you're buying it for the Switch, probably get your purse for the Switch. Just be prepared for the many glitches, the many cutouts, the many freezing, and then going back to the game. Prepare for it. Be prepared for it. But other than that, it's a good game, and it plays slower than consoles. That's the AEW's video game for the Switch plays slower than the consoles, which is not a bad thing. It really isn't a bad thing. So it makes the game more smoother, you know, as it's playing a little slowed down from the consoles that plays like a little faster. So I think it's a good thing. They probably, I don't know if they did it on purpose or that's all the only way they could have ported the version of the game, but it fits it. It makes it feels a little semi-normal as it slowed down. It plays slower on the Switch. That's all I'm saying. Plays slower on the Switch. So if you're making that purchase for the Switch, make sure you just, be prepared for that. If it's a good thing for you or a bad thing, you know. But as we conclude this episode 26, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tune into the most exclusive channel like the one, man. We're gonna be having content for y'all for days, for days, for days now. Bunch of old school games and new school games. You won't be disappointed, man. Just make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we're gonna be doing some lives where we're just gonna be randomly, you know, having our opinions about like a bunch of things, and we're gonna have some live call-ins as well. We're gonna be doing a lot. We're gonna make this podcast fun. That's what it's all about. Certified Legends Wrestling. Make sure you tune in on the days we go live. You want to be notified? Gotta hit that bell button. Simple as that. And yeah, this was episode 26. Episode 27 will be Tuesday. Make sure you hit that like button, share button, subscribe. My co-worker Athena, the goddess, future heavyweight women's champion, will be coming back to the show soon. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I gotta hold it down. You know how a game legend gotta do, hold it down. Salute everybody. Salute everybody that's supporting these platforms and everywhere. Period. And just want everybody to win. It's kind of person I am. And just want to see people happy, smile, and just enjoy the best days of their lives. Just keep striving for glory. Keep creating the next chapter. Keep on going. Don't give up your goals. Don't give up your dreams. Don't let the bad take over. If you feel like the bad gonna take over, use it for good. Do something. Take it out on your goals, your dreams. Accomplish something great. Make everybody feel proud. Even if it's for yourself, make yourself feel proud. Simple as that. Keep on going. Keep on streaming. If you're a streamer, keep on doing your podcast. If you're doing a podcast, keep on, doing that book. Keep on, creating that film. Keep on going auditions. Don't give up because that one audition didn't didn't fit it. Just keep on striving. Keep on going for your goals. Don't give up. Don't give up. Pass those tests. Pass them. This life is all a test. Kind of pass that test. Override it. Overcome it. accomplish your goals, accomplish your dreams. CLW Podcast Episode 26. We out. Peace and blessings. Episode 27 coming this week. And hopefully y'all enjoyed the content. Enjoy the mini review because I didn't want to do a review so long. And salute to everybody that support me. Simple as that. I salute to everybody that support on this page. And all everywhere. So many of y'all. But I appreciate y'all entertaining me. I really do. Salute, peace and blessings. And I'll be streaming later on. Can give me like another hour. I'll cool out, get something to eat, rest, and we're gonna be ready to stream, ready to go. All right. CLW Podcast, Certified Legends Wrestling, episode 26. Peace, blessings. We out. We have some music for y'all, the outro, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. All right. Peace. Should be an outro, right? I'm gonna make that outro right now for y'all. Next podcast, I'll be ready to go. We're trying to get that hour mark, but it'll be all right. Yeah, let's get that hour mark. Yeah, it was the outros. I'm about to cut everything off, but I want to get that hour mark. So it's just 2 more minutes. But wrestling should be interesting tomorrow, Monday Night Raw. We will see what's going to happen with these situations with the bloodline, situations where the Judgment Day, that's getting interesting. I wonder, Finn Balor just needs to do what he needs to do, man. He kicked his butt out of the group. He needs to get out, man. He violated, he disrespected. Damn well Finn Balor's the leader. And it was like some jealousy going on that he just was like, no, I don't want to. Maybe like he didn't want to cash in on Finn Balor because he'll ruin his chances. Because what is he gonna do? That's the feeling I got from that situation from seeing it. Still didn't like how they did Finn Balor, but it is what it is, bro. Yeah. Y'all got to do better. These are the top people right now. You got to do better with that WWE. Finn Balor, LA Knight. Who else? It's got to be somebody else. Finn Balor, LA Knight. Cody Rhodes. And who else? Everybody appears to be doing okay. Oh yeah, Bianca Belair. If you're gonna change your character, you better unleash it right now. Either you're gonna make her a heel or something because it needs to happen fast. Real fast. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully, because Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair is the dream match I want to see bad. But I want to see it for a title, of course. So it can really mean something. I wouldn't mind an Iron Man match between them two because they both got the endurance, they both got the strength, they both got the, everything going on for them, man. They got it all going on for themselves, man. Those are the two dominant wrestlers, women's wrestlers today. Of course, Rhea Ripley, yeah, but we know what I'm talking about. Athlete, all this going on for themselves, the queen, All right. We have more further, advice and opinions to give on episode 27, Certified Legends Wrestling Podcast. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Share, comment, do what you got to do. Support the page, like the page on all platforms. Hit that bell button so you get notifications when we go live next time. And salute to everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Be blessed. Be positive. Game Legend 100.